Hello, Professor Krasner's ENG102 class. Once again, it's Dan Calandro here from the Mercer County Community College Library, and I just have a quick note on creating citations for you guys. Last time in our eBrary video, we found this book here in eBrary, and when we selected the quotation button to get our citation, it only gave us sort of half of the citation. It gave us the editors and stuff like that, and the title of the book, which is great, but it didn't give us the particular chapter we are interested in. Now, normally to do this, you would kind of have to go and do it on your own, and you can do that, and I'll show it to you, but I'll also show you a tool that'll be helpful. All right, so we like this one. We like chapter 1 here. This had our information. So what we want to do is we want to go and find citation info. So we scroll down here from the main Mercer website, go under Library Services, click on that. And if you look on the left-hand side under Quick Links where we've been, that's where the databases were, that's where eBrary was. If we click on our citation guides, that'll take you to where you can get some help creating citations. Now, normally you would go to the Purdue OWL page or you'd look in your book to do, say, a citation for this book. What you would do is you'd go to the MLA Style Guide. You would look on the left-hand side here for books. You would then go under the books section and you would say, what I have here is a work in a reference or anthology. It says something along those lines. Let's see. There it is. A work in an anthology, reference, or collection. That is what essentially this book chapter is considered. So it's only part of a book. So you'd have to know all of that to go here and find it. And then you could sort of find the template here along with some examples. So if you don't know all that, which is something I know because I've been doing this for like way too long, but if you didn't know that, you'd have to go and dig this up and find it. And that's fine. The other option you have, which may be better, is if you go once again to that citation page. We talked about it in the last video. The NC State Citation Builder. You don't have to know all of this stuff. You just have to basically describe to the citation builder what you have in front of you. So I want to cite a chapter or essay from a book in the MLA 8th edition format. And then all you have to do is plug in the information. So you look at your authors, okay, here, Jordan Goodman. So we'll just use the first one to save time, okay? So I can go up here. So the author's first name is Jordan Goodman. The chapter that we have here, okay? Oops, I'm sorry. We have to do an add. We have to say editors. So this is where we'd want to look at the editors of the book. We'll just use this Laura Marks person. We'll pretend she's the editor, even though she's not. But Laura Marks, you're the editor now. Laura Marks. Okay. The chapter that we're using here, Making Human Bodies Useful. Making Human Bodies Useful. And the book title is over here. Let's see. Useful Bodies. We won't put all that information in just to save time. Useful Bodies. Okay, let's take a look at the publisher. Let's see, Johns Hopkins. Lest they find this video and yell at me. Okay, the year that it was published, 2003. And then the page range that you have here. So what page did this start on? Let's take a look here. Does it say? Starts on page 1. Okay, so let's say it goes from page 1 to 10. Put in all that info, click on submit, and it'll go ahead and generate a citation for you. There is your citation. And you can highlight and copy and paste that into your works cited page. Now it looks small because I didn't include, for example, for the chapter, you'd have to include all this, making human bodies useful, historicizing medical experiments in the 20th century. You'd have to include all that. Same thing with here, useful bodies, humans in the service of medical science in the 20th. You'd have to include all that. So that's why this citation looks a little short. Okay, but there you go. That's how you would create a citation. So if you have something in front of you and you can't really locate it on the Purdue OWL page, or if you go into your writer's reference or whatever book it is that your professor had you get, and you can't find it, that's okay. You can go ahead and you can come to the NC State site and just basically plug in this information. And of course, if you guys get really stuck, I showed you my contact info in the last video. There's all kinds of contact info up here at the top of the library homepage. So email us, get in touch with us, and we will do our best to help you out. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.